Hey friends, it's me, the Ebony Otaku's Hands, the well-rounded nerd. This is a different kind of video today. Um, we have inherited some really cool antique Warhammer figures, and I thought I would share them with you. These actually belonged to my husband's sister, and we were going through the things, and she had a whole bunch of figures, and I think they may have been ones that Mr. Otaku bought when he was a kid and she just held on to them. So, how lucky are we? Because these figures are actually metal. And they haven't made metal Warhammer figures. I don't know for how long, but for a long time. So these are treasure pieces, and can't wait to see them together. I'm not even sure which games they're for. Um, but let's just look at them together and celebrate some older Warhammer. So this one, first one I'm going to show, check out that old packaging first of all. This one says Bertrand the Brigand. What game is this for? Do you know? I don't know. You can see all the reflections from my lights. But yeah, check that out. It's like he's very Robin Hood looking, but it says he's Bertrand. It's got who the figure is written at the bottom. I'm not opening it because my husband will open these and paint them. But this is looking very Robin Hoodie. Or am I wrong? So cool. The weight of the metal figures is much different to the plastic ones and the resin ones. Like I have some Transformers from back in the day. They're also die cast, and I have a die cast lion set from what's it called? Voltron. And it'll break your toe if you drop it. All right. My box closed on me. All right, so here's some more. This one still has the original price tag on it. Cool. This one says it's a dwarf gyrocopter, and this was $20 back in the day. Oh God, that's like $100 now. This is cool. So I don't know how. I assume these are. See, look, it's got it back here. Citadel Miniatures, a Games Workshop product. Let's see if we can find the year on here. 1997. There it is. These are from 97 or so. So, yeah, way back in the day. But yeah, so I assume these will click together. I have an example. There's some that are open in here. I'll try to build one of them. Because the plastic and resin, you glue it together. I don't think you can glue this, and I don't solder. But I'm excited. My husband does dwarves in another game, mostly one-page rules. We have our friend who is an excellent painter. And he paints giants, and my husband does dwarves for OPR. So you'll have a figure that's 1.5 feet tall against one that's 1/2 inch tall. It's hilarious. So, this is another dwarf gyrocopter, but it's facing upward. So I guess you put this together. This is heavy. Y'all, they're so well made. Is this one also 97? I'm going to turn it over. Let's see here. Yep, also 1997. This one doesn't still have the price tag on it, but I imagine it's the same price as the last one. So now I'm getting into bits and bobs and pieces, and I don't know how any of this goes together, but again, just so cool. So here's one that I thought was really, really neat. This one says it's a dwarf, but look at this guy. Is he not? Look at the detail on it. Diecast is what these are called. So I don't know if they still make any toys that are metal, like Micro Machines and Hot Wheels. All of our toys, when those of us who grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, even before then, toys were made of metal mostly. And when we say die cast, that means there was a mold, usually made out of clay or sand, that they would pour the metal into that had the form in there, and then you get this. Which, there are still artisans who do die cast stuff, but, because of the kinds of metals that were being used sometimes, not these, I'm sure Games Workshop has always been on P's and or Q's. Sometimes the kind of metal, choking hazard, stuff like that, the kinds of materials, and the mass production, because metal's expensive. It's way more expensive than plastic. But like, just to give you an example, like here is a resin printed Chorus Master I have. Listen to this. Listen, I'm going to get my mic down here. Nothing. Listen to that. That'll break your toe. So, very different experience. So there's this one. And then here's another one. This guy's holding like, what, a torch or something? So let's look at this guy. This is another dwarf holding a giant arrow. And he's like calling out. Like, I'm really impressed with the detail. I actually want to paint a couple of these just because they remind me of my Burrows and Badgers figures, which those are also die cast. So I stand corrected. There are still people out there making die cast figures. Here's a guy with a telescope. I think these are dwarf pirates. If you played the game these go with, I would sure love to hear about it. I know Mr. Otaku will comment down below. But I love this. He's got like it's not a telescope if it's a single eye. What is it called? No, it's a telescope. There's another one that I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, oh, so beautiful. Love that. Let's see if I can find some different ones. Oh goodness, they're all different. Oh, this is the most important man. Where's the rum? Where the mead? Or the grog? Depends on where in history and physically where they were, which that would be. But this guy, see a little bit of a patina on him. This guy here, he's carrying the most important thing on board. Also a dwarf. So I feel like Mr. Otaku is definitely going to add these to his dwarf army. Well, he mostly dwarf. Oh my goodness, this dwarf is jacked. he did not skip arm day at all. These are so fun. It's little things like this that are so fun to share. When I talk about hobbies on my channel, I like to show all the little nuances I come across too. I'm the most haphazard hobbyist. Actually, no, I'm not. Mr. Otaku is. I'm actually pretty organized. But, there are so many cool things you run across. And this is how people get behind in their hobbying, is because there's just so much. Look at this guy. Look at this giant glove. His little base, it looks like, is broken off. For those who have used these figures, how do you mount these? Because, like, check it out. Here is one of my Tartarus Terminators. His base, right? So he's glued to this base. What do these guys go on? Or do you put them on the weapons and stuff? Is there a place for them? I assume. I'll learn that when I get there. I like him. He looks like he's going to a football game and like that's his big foam finger. It's not. But Valhalla Rising, right? So stinking cool. Wow! Oops. I just this little stand here that you see me use it. I use it when I do like rotations of my figures. That's why I bought it. But it's a music box, so I always have to mute it when I use it. It plays over the rainbow. Let's see here. Oh, they're all different. How great is this? This guy's got an arrow over his head. These are cool dwarves. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's so interesting to see gaming from years past. You know, when I was younger, the first guy that I married, when I was 18 and dumb, but when we were teenagers and still in high school, his friends were really getting into Warhammer, and I did not understand it. And he gave me the Eisenhorn novel to read. Then I did understand it, not the game, but I understood the lore. I still have the Eisenhorn book. Look, we were 23 when we got divorced, okay? All I got in the divorce was the Eisenhorn book. We had nothing. But that Eisenhorn book is a treasure. I'm never giving it back. I love this guy. But now I wonder if these were the kinds of figures they were using, if they were metal or if they were plastic. Because I don't know when G-Dubs made the changeover from metal to resin and plastic, or if there's always been a mixture. I'm not deep into the lore of yesteryear. All right. Oh my goodness, these are cute. I'm gonna have to place these in my hand because they're so tiny. Hubs is gonna love these. He love him a squig and a grot and an orc. This one looks like he's missing his face. I'm piling them in my hand to show you. They're so cute. But he's gonna love these guys. They look menacing. Arr. Here's a few more. Okay. Here we go. Look at these guys. Aren't they cute? Or are they trolls? Are they squigs? Are they grots? What are they? Like that one looks like his face got smushed. Maybe he's lying. I wonder if this one's supposed to be lying on the ground like that. I bet that's what he's supposed to do. Yep. Like this one's like, "Arr, I come for you." Arr, arr. Again, I love that everything's a different pose. These two are the same. Look at that look on their face. Like he's up to zero good. Those are kind of adorable in the ugliest way possible. If you've ever seen Mr. Otaku's Skelly Orcs, they're my favorite figures he ever painted. They're ugly as can be, but there's something about them being orc skeletons that makes them just sickeningly adorable. Here's some. Oh, these are different. Oh, I think these might actually be D&D figures now, not just Warhammer figures. I think these might be for D&D. So cute. I love them so much. He is not flipping. Is he flipping the bird? Uh, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. He is flipping the bird. Well, that's a thing that happened on my channel. He is being rude. Yeah, this is definitely a D&D figure. This is some kind of wizard that was in the box. Look, isn't that beautiful? Now, this painted up is going to be sensational. I will say the metal, when I painted my burrows and badgers, the metal behaved so differently under the paint. Because I slap chopped those and they turned out really good actually. But it did behave completely differently than the plastic did. So it was a whole new set of skills to learn. I'm gonna move these off to the side. Move, move, move. And then we've also got, oh, she's over here misplacing things. Here it is. I've got another. There's some older ones that my husband had, and I think these are D&D as well. So this is a griffin. He chonky boy. Like, rah, he's chonky as can be. That made it move. I think this is some. These are. I think this is the wings of the griffin. This is paint from like 1995 that's on here. Like, how cool is that? It's like history. Going back in time. I love it. Here's some more. I'm going to put all these together for him because they're really his figures. This is a D&D. Now, this one I don't think is like just regular metal. This one is got a darkness to it. I think this one might actually be pewter. I think that one's pewter. So I was going to claim all these for my husband, but I think I'm going to put them all in the box for him. The ones I'm showing you now. This is a Warhammer. Is that an Eldar or an elf? Is this an early Age of Sigmar, or is this an early Eldari? Can't look at that axe. Oh my goodness! I think it's Age of Sigmar. Pretty sure. Why does he have pokies on his butt? That's interesting. I'm sorry, that's rude. But yeah. Oh, does it say on the back? It says, well, it does say Games Workshop. 87. Oh my goodness, this one's from 1987? That's crazy. It says Ward, can't quite read it. Ward something. Ward Aller? All the words are made up in Warhammer, so if I got it wrong, more. Oh, he's missing a piece. Oh, wait, I think those wings go here. Oh, where's his head? You'll see what I mean here in a second. So there's this scaly body. Oh, it's fun to see how far Mr. Otaku's come in painting. So I think these are his wings. Yep, they sure are. So where is his head? And how are we supposed to ever put that back together? Like, ever. Wow, that's beautiful. Sometimes you just have to admire the art of what you found and nothing else. Like, you hear sometimes people of older generations talk about, they don't make it like this anymore, because they don't. There are things that we had growing up, and granted, things always change over time. There's no getting around that. Technology is going to change. Pop culture is going to change. What do we say on this channel? Art is a reflection of the time in which it's created. So what was art and popular and the done thing when we were kids, well, it's going to change. But when we say they don't make stuff like this anymore, it's not even so much like, oh, the nostalgia of it, like the weightiness and detail of these figures is it's immaculate. It's immeasurable. We don't have figures like this anymore, which is why being able to have this big old box of antiques is so precious. I'm pulling the rest of them out so I can get to them. I thought I had them all out, but I didn't. So check this guy out. He's a D&D. Look at the scales. Wow. I wonder, oh, there's a wing missing. I wonder, so y'all know I do plan on airing the Golden Demon, and the Golden Demon has to be a Warhammer figure. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Did they say how old it had to be? I don't know if that's a rule or if it just has to be a Warhammer figure. Look at these guys. These say they're Grenadier models from 1982. Look at this. Oh, upside down. Grenadier models 1982. So these are D&D. Y'all, that's the year I was born. I love it. Look at them carrying the tray. That's so great. Ah, I'm fangirling over these models. That is so fantastic. Let's see here. Are there any more Warhammers mixed in here? Oh, this one looks like a Warhammer. Is this an Age of Sigmar? It says GW 1982 on it. Look at that. I looking at him myself before I ignore my nails. She's been in the garden. Look at him. I can't read what he's called. War dancer? War dancer. He's a war dancer. So that must be what this other guy is. They're war dancers. Are they in the same thing? I don't know. Same clan? Was Age of Sigmar a thing back in 1982? Look, there's another one. Is this one also 82? Oh my God, it is. That's crazy. 1982. This looks like the statue. You know when they're heading down the river and they get to, is it Algernoth and Lord of the Rings? And they're that's eventually where Sam and Frodo separate from the rest of the crew. But it's like, oh, I've always wanted to behold my ancestors. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna quit nerding out over Lord of the Rings. Oh, this is interesting. Are these LOTR or are they? I'm saying it before I even show them to you. I'm looking for the 88. All right, so this one says 1980. I'm putting it in my magnifying glass to read it first. I think this is a D&D fig. It's definitely from 1988. I was 5. And you're like, wait, you were born in 82. The end of 82, y'all. I'm a December baby. Giving people the timeline of my life is so hard. He looked a little Sauron-y, so I didn't know. But yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. Let's see here. Oh, an orc with a pig face. Let's see what year is he. This one is 1989 by Raul Partha. I don't know. Can you read this? Wait, that says MTG. That can't be Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering didn't have figures, did it? I don't know. I didn't play Magic back then. Because I was 6. He's funny. He's like a pig orc kind of guy. Look at the detail in the armor. Man, the plate on that, when you get it shaded right, will look magnificent. Here's one my husband actually painted. Raul Partha. That's who it looks like this is. Okay, that says it clearly on the bottom of this one. Raul Partha. This one's in 86. So I was 3 going on 4. He painted this one. This is something my husband painted ages ago. How cute is that? He was a good painter even then. It's been in a box, so yeah, it's a little dusty, but we don't care. How cute, the history of it. Oh, he's fun looking. This is definitely an orc. This is definitely another D&D orc. Fun. Love. The fur. That's crazy. That's metal. The artists back then who were sculpting, super talented. Let's see here. What have I not shown yet? Oh, he's cool looking. Is that a goblin? Looks like a goblin. Darr. Man, look at the mail. This is also the Raul Partha. 1973! 1970. Wow. That one might actually be pewter because it's way darker. And the ones I think are pewter, like here's one of the G-Dubs figures, super shiny, newer. So it's probably like aluminum maybe. The pewter one, look how much darker it is. That's not a trick of the light. That's just how much darker it is. It has not been primed or anything. Another orc from the Raul Partha people. It's like looking at a timeline of my husband's childhood. Oh, this one's looking very hairy in the Argonauts, and I kind of want it. This one says Grenadier Models 1982. Did you see Harry and the Argonauts? If you never watched a Ray Harryhausen movie, you really need to. He was a pioneer of using stop motion animation in movies and stop motion in general. But he was so famous for these movies where they had these monsters and stuff that fought humans, but they were all claymation and stop motion animation. And one of his most famous scenes is in Jason and the Argonauts, where the hero, Jason, is fighting off a horde of skeletons. I watched that over and over and over growing up. just claymation is one of my favorite animation mediums period. It's just a great way to tell a story. If it's a stop motion movie, I have seen it or I haven't. Oh, I like him. This guy is Raw Partha as well, 1988 on this guy. Look at him. He looks serious. I guess this is just a human something or other. Oh, look at the detail is killing me. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's not that the Warhammer is not detailed. It is. But you see the difference? Like, look at these guys. These have been reprimed. But there's something different about these. I wish I could explain it. Can you explain it? There's something different about the aesthetic of these guys. A couple more little figures down here. I hope you're enjoying this because I'm enjoying it. We already saw ones like this. I'll show you ones we haven't seen. Oh, here's one. This is also Raul Partha 88. And oh, look at him. Look at the chainmail. Oh my God. These are great inspiration for my SCA garb. Although my SCA persona is North African, Moroccan specifically. So maybe I wouldn't be able to use these. Look what I found. So check it out. Remember the dragon? We were missing pieces. Look, I found the head. I don't know how you put this back together and it stay, but this is one, jump scare. This is one my husband also painted as a kid, it looks like. But I found the tail. So the tail will go here, and then the wings go here. So this whole piece from his childhood still exists. That's kind of great. You know, you can't keep everything because, you know, we can't be cluttering our houses too much. But this is what I was talking about with the figures. Like, how do you stand them up? Like, you know, current day, all G-Dubs models have to be on a base, at least in the games I play. Like, they have to be what's called based, which means they have to be sitting on something, because the base is one, they support the model, and this is what I mean by base if you're new to tabletop gaming, like something it's actually glued to. One, it protects your model from touching other models, but two, it's also for measurement. So when you're measuring how far things are together, it's when we say you have to get in base to base contact or from the base to something else, it means from this. So I was like, how are these being based? Because of I dropped one. We'll use Mr. Mead guy because of this. I don't imagine the children back in 1983 had snips of metal because, yeah. So I was wondering, like, how did they stand up, and is that just kind of built into the these what is it, contraptions? I don't know what this is. So I've got all these pieces in here, but obviously are going to build something. I bet my husband knows how to do it. But I'm like, were there slots in here where they stood? Like, I don't like look at this little metal arrow. Isn't that great? Like, the pieces are so random. I thought I was gonna be able to build one of these, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. Like, like this looks like a backhoe piece. That looks very orky. Oh, this is getting kit bashed. I can feel it. He's going to kit bash this. So this goes to something. But if you look at the pieces that may be like a floor piece or something, like here's a little, like, I don't know what's D&D and what's Warhammer of the scenery, but do these guys just like slot down in here? Is that how it works? I don't know. Oh, he does. So is that how you base them? Maybe. I don't know. This is a whole different way of gaming to me. Like, look at this. So I have no idea what goes with what. Like, this feels like these two go together somehow, maybe? Because this, oh, wait, no. Here. Oh, this is going to be a fun afternoon of figuring out. This is going to be like the next time we get like snowed in or something, what we do. Because this is obviously the arrow that goes in this. I love that these are two separate pieces. Because can you imagine playing and they'd be like, I shot at you. Pew! It's the little things. It's the little things. Like, is this the bottom of a trebuchet? Or does it go with this? I don't know. Well, I'll have to take some time and figure things out. It does look like it's a old backhoe or some kind. But so much fun. We're gonna have a good time just going through this and putting things together. Like, is this a propeller? What gives? what even is. But there's so much. So I hope you enjoyed this walk down our memory lane, and I hope you enjoyed looking at some older models. I find them to be absolutely gorgeous, and they just literally don't make stuff like this anymore. So to be able to have this much of it feels really special, and that it's been kept in the family for all these years, even better. So, as usual, please like, comment, and subscribe. And me and my models will see you in the next one.